So the 11th anniversary of my channel just came around and yep, I made my channel on the 2nd of May 2011. Which means technically, even though all my old videos I made as a pre-pubescent teen are gone, I've been doing YouTube for about 11 years now. I was only 11 when I started this channel and always had an interest in video making, but I never took it too seriously until a few years back. Until after, say, 2016, when all I used to upload was gaming videos about Minecraft and GTA 5. Then a few years before that, Club Penguin videos and such. Heck, even before YouTube I was uploading content to the web. And as most 9 or 10 year olds were at the time, I was obsessed with Roblox and Club Penguin. I thought I was going to be the next internet sensation, aspiring to be a famous penguin. Had my own blogspot page, Zat chat room, and another thing I had before YouTube was a KidsTube channel. KidsTube was essentially YouTube for kids, hence the name. But instead of it being like the disgrace we know today as YouTube Kids, it was a separate website to YouTube and not officially endorsed. The design was pretty similar to YouTube at the time and was pretty dang popular. Now I never always had access to YouTube unlike a lot of kids growing up now. My dad had installed K9 web protection on the computer I used growing up, so YouTube was blocked for many years, so I had to find an alternative if I wanted to upload videos in 2009 or earlier. This is where I came across KidsTube and instantly signed up. Founded in 2008 by a man by the name of BJ Crocker, who aimed to make a video website free from bad language and negativity. He realized that children needed a place to express themselves and use their imaginations without having to endure the more adult-centralized world of YouTube, and along the way wanted to make a way for kids to learn computer and photography skills. So in turn, KidsTube was made. KidsTube, by February 2009, had over 3,000 registered users and averaged 350,000 page views a day, according to a statement from Crocker in an article dated back February 8th, 2009. Crocker managed to create a place that was safe for kids by having videos, comments and uploads manually reviewed, unlike YouTube, which was and still is automated. The site had competitions and prizes later down the line. It was a hit for many kids at the time, including me. Sean Sanchel, who is currently known in the present time as Pencilman Animations, hopped on board and became an admin of the site. He helped design and create graphics for KidsTube. KidsTube would eventually require parents to sign a consent form for their kids signing up to the website. This would be because of the new laws at the time, requiring KidsTube to do so. Having this in place at the time put a lot of new members off joining the website, as YouTube didn't have anything like this in place, so I assume just kids went back to signing up to YouTube instead. KidsTube survived despite this for many years, up until 2014, where it just vanished? Where did KidsTube go? No one seemed to know, it just went offline. That was until in 2018, Sean spoke out about KidsTube. Under a video on his YouTube channel, he stated that he had a disagreement with the other admins of the site about how they should run it, and he was asked to leave because they wanted to sell the site. He also stated that he had no idea who bought it or what happened to the site. Truly a shame. KidsTube.com now just leads to some other site called KidTube, owned by someone from Beijing and is completely unrelated to KidsTube, which is sad to see, but that's the internet for you. Get rid of the domain and then someone buys it to replace it with something else. I was meant to do a video on KidsTube a while ago. It was on my list of forgotten internets to do when I first started doing them, but I was unaware if anyone even remembered it. But apparently people do, as I checked my YouTube emails recently and I was contacted by someone who also used to use the site like I did. And they actually remembered me from all those years ago. Someone by the name of Fun6Years, who remembered my username and wanted to get in touch. I was even invited to a Discord server for ex-KidsTube members. They are also planning to try and bring the spirit of KidsTube back somehow, and are making a documentary of their own about it. An aim to bring ex-members of KidsTube back together, to piece together what they can about the history and the memories of the site. It's very strange to process this because I was 9 or 10 at the time, when I first used KidsTube. And now I'm talking about it 10 years or so later. I'm 21 now, turning 22 this year. I'm very glad I was reached out to and remembered anyways. So, what do you think? Do any of you remember KidsTube? Did any of you actually use it like I did? Let me know. Thanks for watching. See you next time.